Good evening. So here we are with our weekly video of a current event, and due to my procrastination it's a little late in the evening, but we're gonna get this done. So our current event is Brian Benoit versus the City of Boston. This ruling was handed down on May 16th of this year, so just last week. It involves a case that in September of 2011, this paramedic was hurt on the job. So he had an ankle injury. He'd been on the job in Boston for 20 years, and then he hurt his ankle, and this was a debilitating injury that he would no longer be able to work. He received payments from Workman's Comp for about a year, and then he was indicted on 73 counts of mishandling medication while he's in EMT. So due to that, he was then suspended by his employer. So it went back and forth, and they had trials, and it was handed down to the Department of Industrial Accidents, the DIA, and essentially they ruled in favor of the paramedic. And the reason that it was ruled in favor of him, that he would be getting compensated for his time while he was under suspension and thereafter, is because that the compensation is for services rendered. Therefore, he's not being compensated for his services rendered, which he was not when he was suspended. He's being compensated for his injury. So that means that the City of Boston would then have to pay his Workman's Comp, and they were self-insured, so they ruled in favor of him, which, you know, is very in favor of him, even though, you know, he broke some rules and he should be in jail, but, you know, that's beside the point. So how this is relative to our department and probably several others is we've had a couple of people that have been hurt while on the job and went through Workman's Comp, and are currently going through Workman's Comp. Some have been off for a month, some have been off for several months, and a couple of them have been off even over a year. So those are the ones that, you know, this could very easily happen to somebody at our department. You know, if you're off on that long and those substantial of an injury, even years ago, you know, we have people that get addicted to painkillers and things like that all the time. So it's very possible that this could happen to someone in our department. So then these rules would apply to them as well. So they would be getting compensated even though they may be getting charged with something else because they're being compensated for their injury. So the problem would be then, you know, do they get disciplined first, or, you know, we have programs in place, it's called Concern, so then they should be taken to Concern, and they're not actually on the job, so they're not rendering their services. So hopefully, you know, we can catch this early, and get them the help that they need. So, you know, we don't really know all that was involved with his case. You know, 73 counts of mishandling medication is pretty significant. So hopefully we would be able to find, you know, this out before anything came to that. And but if you're hurt, you're hurt, and you should be compensated for it. So, have a good night. Bye.